What's up, YouTube? Hey, it's Josh. I decided today that I would go ahead and do a video with my face, right? Why not just start doing videos, talking to you guys just like I'm talking to anybody else? I figured it's just so much easier and a little bit more personal, and you can kind of get to know me a little bit. So today, what I wanted to talk about is this stuff right here: precious metals, right? I don't know if you can see that. I hope you can. That is 10 ounces of 0.999 silver. It is a silver bar, a 10-ounce silver bar. And the reason I want to talk about silver today is just because where I think the metals are going. Gold, I think today is close to $2,050 an ounce. Silver is hovering right around $27, and none of this surprises me. I see a huge run coming for the metals with the amount of currency that's being printed, that is being put into the system, with the economic uncertainty, with everything that's happening in the world right now. Everything is just leaning towards the metals as potentially the best play for the next few years, I think, which is why I myself am planning on purchasing more of these metals to preserve my wealth moving forward. What that means for you guys, who knows, but I just find that all around the globe, the demand for gold and silver is now reaching all-time highs. It is massively undervalued, both of them. Some people believe, Jim Rickards has an estimation that gold should be roughly $10,000 to $15,000 an ounce if you were going to back the U.S. dollar or any kind of currency, buy gold, because that's the amount of supply there is. And I personally think that silver should be somewhere in the triple digits per ounce. It's one of the most used metals in the world. It has 10,000 different industrial uses, probably even more than gold. Gold tends to be used for just things like jewelry and maybe some nanotechnologies and things of that nature, but silver is used in so many different things across the industry. It is one of the most important metals on the planet. I think it's probably the most important metal on the planet, and I think that it is the right, in terms of looking at assets around the globe. Where else do you put your money right now? Do you put it in the market, where you have all these tech companies reaching all-time highs, where you have Apple making $170 billion in a day? I mean, do you put it into real estate, which is still overvalued and is and we have all these people that are on forbearance that don't have to pay their mortgage, and so the housing correction hasn't even happened yet. Do you put it in commercial real estate? Do you put it in cryptos? What do you think is the absolute best? I would love for you guys to comment down below and let me know. But personally, I feel like the metals are by far the absolute best investment right now, for the foreseeable future at least. I don't think that metals are even going to go anywhere close to being back to where they used to be. I think it's, at least for the next few years, that the metals have a long way to run, and it's a phenomenal place, I think, for me just to put some of my money and to store some of that value moving forward. As we move into a new paradigm, there is going to be there's no way that the Federal Reserve can continue printing this amount of money and sustain what we have going now. They're talking about a new bill right now, whether it be the HEROES Act or whether it be the HEALS Act, that's anywhere from a trillion to $3 trillion, which is just more money that they're putting into the system. I mean, at some point, this just becomes unsustainable, and the only way that that's ever going to be fixed is by backing that currency by something of value like gold or like silver, where I could take a dollar bill and go to the bank and collect an ounce of silver for it. I think that is the only thing that is going to stop with sincerity. I mean, I don't know anybody who can afford to buy anything. Cars, I mean, some of these trucks are going 70, 75,000. Houses that are just absolute, they're not even in great condition, are going for hundreds of thousands of dollars. I mean, I feel like the market should be able to dictate that and determine how much it's actually worth. I read an article today that they're thinking that at some point, Bank of America came out and said that within the next, I think it was 12 to 15 months, that gold will hit $3,000 an ounce. I think it's going to even move past that. Personally, I think that's just a small stepping point. I easily see 5 to 10,000, and if you keep a gold to silver ratio at even 100 to 1, which is huge, way above industry normals standards, that would put silver at anywhere from $500 to $1,000 or $50 to $100 an ounce, even if you did a 1 to $100 ratio. So I see that, not 1 to $100, 1 to 100 ratio. So I see that coming in the near future. So I would maybe recommend looking into some of these metals. It's their most reflective metal. It's used in 10,000 different things, and this could help you preserve your wealth as we move into a new financial paradigm. So anyways, just want to come on, make a quick video about the potential for the precious metals, and I will see you guys soon.